So Ice Spice finally decided to drop her debut album, and it's not really that good. It's nothing terrible, but it's just not good. And it's such a shame. I can't believe that I'm gonna say this publicly, but I was actually kind of excited for this album. I really liked the Like EP. I really liked Munch. You know, she had a very strong start to her career, and it really all just kind of fell off as time went on. But she didn't have like the 10+ year career to fall off. She just kind of fell off in a year, which really shows how uninteresting she is as an artist. And uninteresting is really the only word that I can use to describe this album other than repetitive, and both are not very good things. Now, I believe you can be repetitive and have a good album, but I don't think that this is that kind of case here. This is the kind of case of she blew up too quickly, she didn't have enough time to really work on her craft, and then she's left with no craft. She's left with no creativity in a business all about creativity, you know? This is a boring album to listen to. I like it. There's nothing more though. And I think my biggest complaint has got to be the fact that there's just so much dead air in this album. There's so many points in every song on the track list where there's just kind of nothing going on other than the beat. And the beats are usually pretty good. I really like the beat to Pretty Sun. I really like the beat to the Central C song. I forgot its name. That's how boring this album is. And I literally just listened to it as it came out, and I already forgot the track list. That's not a very good sign. Anyway, Ice Spice uses the same two ad-libs to try and cover up this dead space, but it doesn't really work out very well. I think it's kind of suffering from the same thing that One of One by Gunna did, where it's the same song recycled throughout the whole album, except at least One of One had a few good songs. Like I Did Good Today, that's a different song. Hakuna Matata, that one sounds different from like One of One. I'll give that to Gunna, but this album doesn't have those moments. It's all the same thing. You know, occasionally you'll get the funny little poop bar or the funny little shitting and farting type song, you know, but there's nothing really good about this album. There's nothing that stands out as really cool that she did. On every song she does with a feature, the feature absolutely murders her on her own song. Like Travis took over that song. It's now a Travis song. Central C did that. Gunna did that, dude. If you have Central C being better than you on your song, you need to step down from music and really think about your actions. You need to go to the timeout thinking corner, and you need to go read some philosophy, something to inspire you to be better than that ass rapper, okay? On a brighter note, okay, looking at the good things, all of these features are good. I really liked all of the features on this album. I think that Travis absolutely killed it. Gunna, a bit boring, but you know, he did better than Ice Spice, which isn't really an achievement. It's kind of like stepping over a twig. That's how low the bar is, but like, you know, he did it, you know, yay for Gunna. Central C was probably my favorite feature on the album. I'm not gonna lie, he also killed it. He didn't just kill it though, he like killed the beat. He killed Ice Spice, he killed her family, dude. It was crazy. And speaking of killing the beat, Riot, I'm pretty sure, produced the entire album, and he did an incredible job. I like all of these beats other than like Gimme a Light and Think You the Shit Fart, right? All of those beats other than those ones have set up Ice Spice for another hit, but it just seems like she really couldn't match the energy and passion that Riot seems to have for the music that they're making. And honestly, it kind of feels like Riot is opening doors, picking up Ice Spice and trying to throw her fat ass through the door, and Ice Spice just won't do that, and she just like fucking falls like those balls from track practice, you know? And again with this, you know, her failing to meet the beat, it's really, really hard to accept that she cannot write a chorus anymore. You know, I liked Popa, I liked Did It First, those were good choruses, but none of the other choruses were really that good in this album. It was all really boring. Half the time I couldn't tell what was the chorus and what was the verse, and I was looking at the genius fucking lyrics that told you what was the chorus and verse. On a better note, I do like the album cover. I think it perfectly captures her whole brand, you know, the fat ass, the Y2K, the trash shit, It's all in there. There's a fucking trash can and an album cover making fun of her haters. I love that. That's great. The album cover manages to be girly and colorful, but at the same time a bit dirty, like the New York drill sound that she's, making with this album. And it really sucks that she couldn't, take this personality and bring it into the music, because the album cover being a highlight, it's always a good thing, but that shouldn't be one of the only good things about the album. And for Y2K, I feel like that is. I also like the name too. That's another good part about the album, but that's kind of it, I can't believe that her older music is so much better, because it was so nice seeing her grow, because it's like we only go off from here, and that didn't happen. It just got worse and worse and worse from the first song that blew her up. And it's like she can't write a chorus anymore. The verses are dead. She sounds like she hates making music and is just kind of doing it for the fame and the guys that simp for her. It's like she doesn't even care about her own career, and that's probably my biggest complaint with the album. It's just there's nothing about it that really stands out that makes me want to go listen to it. Now, am I gonna listen to this album for the next few days? Yes. Notice I said days and not weeks or months. That's kind of sad, honestly, and I don't really like this album all that much. It's good, but it's nothing above good, and I think that's his biggest weakness. Anyway, I want you to tell me about what you think about this album. Did you even listen to it? Because I know a lot of motherfuckers didn't listen to it. Did you love this album and you think that I hate it because I'm just not a fan of the style that she's going for, which is bad? And I also want you to like the video and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be talking about music, probably some other stuff, but mainly music because I love it so much. It probably wouldn't help my channel that much because I'm so small, but it would be so greatly appreciated. And yeah, that's kind of a wrap up. That's all I really had to say. So if you like the video, then cool. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.